Oh my god, it's you. It's really you. Oh, me? Well, look, that's hard to explain. In fact, I kind of need you to sit down before I even try to begin to explain who I am. But you... Oh, I know who you are. How I know you is another thing you'd have to be sat down for. It... Well, everything I want to tell you would require a lot of explaining. Hey, by the way, what year is it? Okay, perfect. So that means we haven't... Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Are you free right now? You're busy. No. I insist we need to talk. Let me at least buy you a coffee or maybe take you out to dinner or something. I'm not some random creep or anything like that, I promise. No, it wouldn't be a date. I just... I have some important things I need to tell you. Identification badge? No, what? No, I'm not from the government or the police or anything like that. Look, just listen to me. And listen good. I'm not from here. Well, no, I'm from here, but not the world that you know. I'm from the future. And I know that sounds crazy. Hell, it is crazy. But I need to talk to you. Yes, you. You in particular. Now, please, let me buy you that coffee. We can have a seat in that quiet cafe over there, and I can tell you everything you need to know. Yes? Okay, I promise you won't regret this. Now, everything I'm going to tell you is going to be a bit mad, and a bit hard to believe, but I want you to hopefully see this face as trustworthy. I know, I'm sure it's hard. Hi there, can I get a black coffee, please? 1 sugar. And for the person I'm with, what would you like? You really haven't changed. Huh? Nothing, just muttering to myself. What about? Oh, I was just, reading the price. $20 for the two of us feels like an absolute steal. That's a lot? Really? Damn, where I'm from, that is a bargain. Anyway, yeah, it's on me. Yeah, no worries. Trust me, it is the least I can do for you. Ah, that was quick. Wow, thank you. Here you are. I'm guessing this one is yours. Come, let's take a seat over there. Okay, you comfy? Right, so, I'm so sorry I've kind of whipped you off the street and taken you to a really random cafe. But it has a purpose. All of it. I came here because of you. For you. Well, let's start with me introducing myself. My name is Kyle, and I am your future husband. Wait, please sit down. That wasn't some cheesy pickup line, although I kinda think it would be a pretty good one. I mean, I am literally your husband in the future. For me, this is the past. I travelled through time to be here, to a point in time before you and I meet, so that I could talk to you, and so that you could heed my warning. I can prove it to you. Here. Where is it? Here, look at my driving license. Look at the issue date. That's in the future. Well, it's not a fake. It's very real. How else I can prove it? I don't know. Okay, why don't you ask me who the president is? President in the time I'm from is Timothy Chalamet. Yes, the actor. Was that a Back to the Future reference? You know, now is not the time for time travel related jokes. Wait, maybe it is the time for time travel related jokes. Do you mind if I tell you a time travel joke? Ah, never mind, you didn't like it. Oh, come on. It wasn't that bad. It wasn't. Okay, wait, I have a better one. Knock knock. Doctor. No, I'm a different time traveler. Don't confuse me with Doctor Who. I know. I'm a dork. A massive, massive dork. You will tell me that plenty of times, don't you worry. What do I mean? Well, I'm really not lying about being your husband from the future. I... I really don't know how to prove it to you. A photo? Oh, yeah, I have us together as my lock screen. My phone? Oh, it's the iPhone 172. They started getting a bit mad with the numbering and amount of releases in the future. Anyway, that's not important. What is important is this. This picture of us right here. Yeah, you turn out to be quite the looker. Well, you're already a looker. Hell, you are beautiful. Like, absolutely gorgeous. But you remain gorgeous for as long as I know. And I assume you will continue being insanely attractive until death do us apart. No, you haven't died yet. Not in the time I'm from. Although I shouldn't tell you too much about that. Do you know the rules of time travel? Well, put it this way. I am breaking a lot of time travel rules just by being here and talking to you. Have you ever heard of the butterfly effect? Well, the fact that the flap of a butterfly's wing can eventually cause a giant windy storm applies to time travel too. I could accidentally trample a sapling, and that sapling could have been the tree that would one day grow into Isaac Newton's apple tree. And thus there would be no apple to hit Mr. Newton on his head, and so he wouldn't invent gravity, and then we'd all float off into space. Okay, maybe that is a slight exaggeration, and maybe you're right that we had gravity before Isaac Newton. But my point still stands. Little mistake or a little action equals big potential problems in the future. Basically, if you go back in time, you're not supposed to touch anything or talk to anyone. And here I am talking to you. And that's not the only rule I'm breaking. Well, have you ever heard of the bootstrap paradox? Okay, that's fine. Most of this stuff only comes up when you study quantum physics or invent time travel and... No, I didn't invent time travel. I actually stole the time machine from a lab in Florida. I might be in big trouble escaping the law when I travel back to the present. But that is future me's problem. Okay, yes, I am technically future me. But look, we are going to give ourselves headaches if we think about these things too much. We need to focus. I was just about to explain to you the bootstrap paradox. Okay, so picture this. There is a time traveler, and he's a man who loves the music of the late Beethoven. He travels back in time to meet Beethoven, only to find out that Beethoven is a deadbeat. He is musically inept and a lazy man too. In order to make sure Beethoven creates the music he creates, the time traveler gives Beethoven all of the sheet music that Beethoven would produce, thus meaning he goes on to create all that music and have the successful career he has. Or maybe a Shakespeare fan goes back in time and gives Shakespeare all of his plays and books. Do you see what I'm on about? Does it kinda make sense? Well, that's why it's a paradox. It's a set moment in time. Shakespeare's work in this analogy can only exist because of the time traveler, and the time traveler only exists because of Shakespeare's work. And that is the bootstrap paradox. One massive mind-bending paradox. But it's important because that's why I'm here. You are about to get bootstrap paradoxed. Now, before I do that, does everything I've said make sense so far? No. Okay. Yeah, no, that checks out. It's okay. This is probably a lot to take in all at once. And let's be real, you probably still don't believe that I'm even a time traveler. You don't have to trust me fully. There is just one thing I need to tell you that you have to trust me on, no matter what. Regardless of whatever you take away from today's meeting, this one thing is the most important. So, this cafe that we're in, we meet here tomorrow at 1:03 p.m. As in, past me, or present me. Not me, but... Okay, look, you get the idea. I and you and I, meet here tomorrow at 1:03 p.m. It is vitally important you get a coffee here tomorrow at 1 o'clock-ish. Yes, I will be here that time. Well, past me. A more handsome, charming me. With a few less grey hairs. That lucky git. Anyway, he's gonna be here tomorrow. It is vitally important that you meet me here. What happens if you don't? I don't know. Something terrible and unthinkable on the quantum scale, I would imagine. The very fabric of time and space will tear apart because if you don't go to the cafe tomorrow, you don't meet me, which means I don't meet you, which means I don't time travel to meet you today, which then means the universe will probably implode. Yeah, that would be pretty bad. Look, I know what you might be worried about. What if you meet past or present me? What if you meet me tomorrow and you don't like me? No, it's okay. You can admit that the thought crossed your mind. Well, look. The universe obviously brought us together for a reason. I don't want to spoil what happens between us too much, but just know we absolutely charm the socks off of each other. You'll actually get in a lot of trouble tomorrow, because you were supposed to be somewhere at 2 p.m. But we talk for so many hours that you forget to leave on time. I actually will have a similar problem, but neither of us will care because it will be so worth it for the time we spend together when we first meet. It really is such a lovely meet-cute between you and I. I really shouldn't tell you too much. Okay. Just know that we'll bond over the book I'll be holding. You'll know me as soon as you see me. Trust me. Besides, I'll know you from the moment I see you, that I'll want to spend the rest of my life with you. But I also won't tell you that for a while after we meet. So, don't go spoiling anything and just let the poor guy think he's good at hiding his feelings for you until his confession. Nuh-uh. You are not hearing the confession story. That deserves to be a surprise. Not a chance am I telling you my plan for that confession. Just know you don't have to feel embarrassed about happy crying. I comfort you in your tears, and you always feel guilty for crying. But you don't need to be. It was cute. Or it will be cute. You get what I mean. Sure, if you say you won't cry, you probably will. But still. Anything else I should tell you? Jeez. I don't know. There's so much to say and yet so little I should actually be telling you. I'm trying not to destroy the space-time continuum here, you know? Well, yeah, the sun hasn't exploded yet, so I guess I'm doing fine. What can I tell you about the future? Well, we have a beautiful house. And let me tell you, it's beautiful because you did like 90% of the decorating. I'll ask you if I can help design some of it, and it's very important that you ignore me and only let me decorate my office. I will end up making your design dreams come reality by doing most of the DIY, and it's very important that you take all of the art direction. Yeah, if you can believe it, we buy a house together. 2 stories, 3 bedrooms, couple of bathrooms, and it is a lovely place. Really nice neighbors, great area, gorgeous house, really. I mean, what more could you ask for? What else? Oh, how about the day we get married? Oh, it was perfect. Everything about it was just perfect. You, especially, were perfect. We invited all the right people. We have such a great set of friends in your future. We're very lucky with what we have. No, I really can't tell you any more. Just, just remember to keep an eye out for me tomorrow at 1 o'clock, yeah? Here. I don't look too different to how I look now. But you, wow, you age like fine wine. Just as beautiful as the day I met you, which is tomorrow. Please be here tomorrow so that the universe doesn't explode. Also, so I get to meet the love of my life. Both are equally important. You become my universe, and without you and our future love, the universe would cease to exist. Rather poetic, don't you think? Yeah. Oh, hey, one more thing. And this is really gonna break some rules, but please trust me on this. Invest in Vincenzo's, the Italian restaurant. As soon as they go public, invest everything into it. Future Kyle will probably be annoyed, but you will be mega rich when the time is right, and you'll make him eat his words. Oh yeah, I know they're a pretty meh food joint, but eventually they have a change of owner and become one of the world's top fine dining chains. And you will want to invest early so you can capitalize and make heaps of cash. Yeah, I trust you to get it right when it all happens. But if anyone asked, you just say you like their garlic bread or something. I never told you anything. Trust me, the amount of trouble I'd be in for setting you up with time travel financial advice. Yeah, I have broken far too many rules today. Listen, speaking of breaking time travel rules, I have spent far too long here. I just hope I haven't set off any butterfly effects that are too crazy. The universe hasn't imploded though, and I'm still here, so I think we're all good. I'm going to time travel back to where I came from, and then escape the law and dispose of the machine so that I don't get arrested for stealing a time traveling device. No, don't worry about me. I'll be fine. It has all been worth it, and I won't get caught. I am one slippery sucker. I'll get away with it. It's all been planned out. Just focus on getting a good night's rest tonight. Make sure you set an alarm so you meet me tomorrow, okay? Okay. Hey, I know you probably won't say it back, and that's okay. I'm not expecting you to say it back when you don't really know me yet. But just know that I love you a lot, and I would travel through space and time to tell you about it. I love you. I'll see you in a few decades, gorgeous. And you'll see me tomorrow. See you later, alligator.